In 1972, Mauritania lost 80% of its cattle in just a few devastating years. This wasn't just drought, it was the beginning of Africa's greatest agricultural transformation.
As African nations gained independence after 1935, they faced an enormous challenge: how to modernize agriculture while preserving traditional ways of life.
Only 1/3 of Africa received enough rain for successful farming. The continent's harsh reality: crop failure could be expected 1 year out of every 3.
The 1968 to 1974 drought devastated the Sahel region. Some areas lost 90% of their livestock, forcing millions to abandon their traditional nomadic life.
For Sahel countries, livestock represented half of all export income. The drought wiped out not just animals, but entire economies built over generations.
The tsetse fly infested 10 million square kilometers across 21 countries, making cattle farming impossible and preventing agricultural development.
Traditional farming methods, while culturally significant, often left 40 to 50% of land lying fallow, reducing overall productivity.
Most African farms averaged less than 2 hectares. These tiny holdings made it nearly impossible to implement modern farming practices that could boost productivity.
Communal land ownership systems, while culturally important, made selective breeding and disease control programs difficult to implement effectively.
Government extension workers promoted modern techniques, but traditional attitudes toward cattle and land often conflicted with commercial farming objectives.
Drought and economic pressure forced millions to abandon rural life. Cities swelled with displaced farmers and herders seeking survival in an uncertain urban world.
African governments launched ambitious programs to modernize agriculture, introducing new crops, irrigation systems, and farming techniques to reduce dependence on rainfall.
Today's African farmers build on decades of hard-won experience, combining traditional knowledge with modern innovation to feed a growing continent and resist climate challenges.
This lesson is part of the UNESCO General History of Africa Curriculum Library at Ashaware.com, where Africa's story is told by Africa.